Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. We decided we were going to do a overnight. We've had unseasonably warm weather for February this year. It is supposed to be almost 50 today, and it's normally in the teens during the day this time of year, and around 0 at night. It's supposed to get down to maybe 40 tonight. So we decided we're going to pack our stuff up, come out, and do a spontaneous overnight. I got all my gear back there in my pack. That's actually most of my sleeping kit, what you're seeing right there. And then I brought my sled, shovel, first aid kit, that kind of stuff out. And when we got camp set up here, I'm going to show you a little bit what that looks like. Well, it's been about an hour since we've been here. Moved our wood pile over. It's a little bit damp, so hopefully it'll dry out in the warm breeze this afternoon. And got a little fire pit dug. Got my old bushcraft chair over there. See if I can't get one more year out of it. She's starting to deteriorate. And then got my gear right here. Got my pack hung up. Got my water bottle hanging on there. I got 2 more water bottles inside here for later when I'm cooking. And I always like leaving we share a lot of gear, so I always like leaving my gear out where people can grab it. I got my big knife there, my saw, my mallet. Of course, got the first aid kit out of the truck there. Got our little sled if we happen to collect more firewood. And then that's my hammock setup. Got my rain fly, got my underquilt. I got my Kelty sleeping bag in there with a wool blanket and a pillow, pretty much. And that's pretty much camp for this time around. Get a little bit later on here, we're going to get a fire going, see if we can't get that wet wood to dry out. Try these Zippo matches out so we can get some supper going. But our wood's pretty dry, so, our wood's pretty wet. So we're kind of fighting the elements here a little bit, but I did get some bigger pieces split up a little bit where you get some drier. And then this is all dry pine that we just basically harvested from around our campsite here. Give that a little bit. See how she goes. This is the plan for supper tonight. We're going to do the Kraft box spaghetti, and we're going to get the pre-packaged meatballs. This is just stuff that we got pretty much off the shelf at the local grocery store, and some tomato sauce. We're going to get that in the pot to cook the tomato sauce and the meatballs together with the seasoning packets. And then I got my stove going over here where we're going to get our spaghetti cooked in, and then we're going to just let our meatballs and stuff simmer over our campfire. Well, I was going to do a first bite review on the campfire spaghetti, but I had a catastrophic chair failure, so that delayed it a little bit. But it's actually not too bad. I had a bite or two of it. It was my pot was a little bit small to cook all that spaghetti in it, but other than that, it turned out all right. Now, after my traumatic experience and my supper, I decided I'm going to have myself some coffee, try to shake off the terror of it all. We turned our lights on here to kind of show you where we're at. One of the things that we do when we're out camping and stuff is we take night walks. Sometimes we walk with lights, sometimes we walk with red lights, and sometimes we just follow different paths and stuff we know just to get us more accustomed to walking and moving and trying not to make a lot of noise and stuff at night, because walking out in nature at night is very, very different than walking in the daytime, especially if you want to do it quietly. Anyway, we're going to keep on walking here, get back to camp. Well, the sun went down. Got a little fire going here. We're going to sit up and discuss what's wrong with the world for a few hours. But I'm going to say the same thing now that I say every time we do a camping or overnight video. Just get out and do stuff. It's one of the best things that you can do for learning things and prepping. Plain old camping is one of the easiest things that most people can do to give you a little bit of experience outdoors, and you start learning stuff. The more of this kind of stuff you do, you learn a little bit with each and every trip, and that's why we do this stuff. Anyway, when I'm ready to crash down a little bit later, I'll say goodnight to you guys before I turn in. Well, I am all tucked in. I changed my socks before I crawled into my sleeping bag, so my feet are nice and dry over the night. The wind is starting to pick up. It is in the mid 40s right now. I'm not sure if it's going to get much colder than what it is right now, but I will check it first thing in the morning. But anyway, we're going to turn in here and sort of wind down, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, it is morning. It's about 7:30. My weather app says it's about 45 degrees outside. The wind has picked up quite a bit. Campfire is still burning. Tended it a couple of times during the night. It did rain. If it wasn't for the noise of the rain and the smoke inhalation that I got when the wind direction changed in the middle of the night, it was actually a pretty decent night's sleep. This sleeping bag did a really, really good job for the conditions I was in. I've been warm and toasty all night. Well, I am going to get up here and start getting around, and when we're packing up, I'll give you guys a wrap up. Guys, stick around. I'm not sure how much of an indicator that is of how much rain we got last night, but it did rain. You can see the rain beating up here on my rain fly. It rained probably about 45 minutes that I could tell. Like I said, it was raining loud enough that it woke me up. Well, guys, having my coffee in front of the old campfire. Hammock's back behind me there. No sense in being too particular about packing up my stuff this time around because it rained last night. I'll have to take everything out when I get home and put it out for a couple of days and let everything dry. That's a very important part of camping and outdoor stuff, is drying your gear if you've had any moisture in it, because I've seen a lot of gear ruined because it was put away wet, so you never want to do that. But anyway, get out, try your stuff, even if it's in your own backyard or friend's property, whatever. Get out, try all your gear, make sure it works for you. Start teaching yourself some hard skills that might come in handy. if the world goes sideways. Anyway, this is Modern Refugee from camp on a 45-degree morning in February, which is really, really weird, but we took advantage of it and used it. Anyway, appreciate all you guys out there. You guys take care.